put a lot of worth into those mutas as well. Just kept building that ball, got +1 very early. He was active the entire time, flying circles around the entire base of Dream.
If you have the Mutalists grouped up like that, they can do their damage quicker because you don't have to. Well, the game's about to start. I'll talk about it more when we get into the game because I don't want to get too technical right now.
Going into game number 2, guys, here. It's going to be Cactus Valley, a very big map. True's map choice. Can he still run with this lead here, or is Dream going to even it up? Let's find out right now.
SK텔레콤 T1 드림 조종혁 vs 레드 픽셀즈 트루 방태수.
Here in the top right in the red, our return player from SK Telecom T1, it is Dream.
And up here to the, or down here, excuse me, to the bottom left, across spawns, it's True. Dead Pixels. Foreign team, picking up a lot of talent. Actually, one of my favorite logos in all of esports actually is a Dead Pixels logo.
Yeah?
It would never, it's not a logo that would ever, I feel like, look well on like a KeSPA sort of thing, because those logos are like very simple, right? But for a foreign team, I know icons are usually a little bit more complicated. I really like it. I think it's pretty rad. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
It's basically what I'm trying
shout
to
out
say.
to the designer of that logo.
Got an HTML backpack. Even gonna hold it with his mouth there.
He's got some strong teeth.
Yeah. Oh, look, he even lifted it. He's like, yeah, I do.
Whoa. He's listening to the cast, man.
Those backpacks are pretty awesome, actually. I kind of want one.
Oh, yeah. A really cool style.
I'm going to go to the finals. I know you'll be casting out with Moonglade, but I'm just going to come tomorrow and try to see
You got
if
to
I win
spin
a
the wheel,
backpack.
man.
Yeah. Just going to keep spinning
Test your might.
Test your might. That's right.
So we're going to be at cross spawns on this map.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this favors or hurts True?
I think it kind of hurts his style a little bit. It's his map
Yeah.
pick, but he can't, when he gets ahead, he can't capitalize on that as well without really good creep spread. So creep spread's going to be really important. What does that say?
I don't know, man. I got to brush up on my Chinese characters.
It means
Pong
it's
pong.
storming.
Storm.
Maybe she's Storm. She's the Korean version of Storm
Yeah.
from X-Men. She's going to fly out of the studio. Make it rain.
Where are you going with this fool?
She saw that ATM commercial. She wants to make it rain with the money.
Yeah.
The ATM commercial's pretty strange.
We got some pretty crazy commercials over here now.
Yeah.
I'm liking the way things are shaping up here, in fact.
Yeah. We do see this drone will be able to come over here and harass this CC first.
Yeah. No surprise Dream is going to go for this. I mean, he loves to do this. And gigantic map, probably the biggest one, this and Iron Fortress. So.
Yeah. Well, actually going to lose this SUV if he doesn't do something about this. Okay, 2 more come down. He's going to have to repair, though. I feel he could have committed there with the drone. He was a bit timid. Either way, he's going to come into the main base now. Forcing 2 SUVs to stay off the line this long is something that only players of the highest multitasking can actually do while making sure they hit everything properly at home.
By the way, I want to point out, True went for a cross-map spawn. So he really wanted to find out where Dream, if Dream was over there, most importantly. So potentially you could do this harass and just force Dream to take that little bit of damage.
Yeah.
Also, the Overlords will get to the other bases pretty fast anyway, so.
It's true. No pun intended.
Please, Wolf.
No, I mean, I really, it's a word I use in my commentary quite a lot.
Yeah, it's true.
As it turns out, yeah.
That's true.
It's a true thing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about here. Well, so I want to talk about the Mulus micro actually a little bit since we have all this downtime. The reason why you stack your Mulus like that is it's really complicated. And probably the person who can explain it best is probably Lelouch, the guy who makes all sorts of videos and guides and discussion about unit movement in StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2. When you have your Mulus bunched up like that, when your first Mulus gets there, the Mulus are so close to it that they can also fire at the same time, basically. Whereas if you have your Mulus fanned out in a big group, they have to accelerate and decelerate before they can actually fire, and the mules that are farther away will have to come closer. Like, they take a few seconds longer to come in. So, I mean, we're talking about like half of a second of time of difference. But that amount of time is the difference between you sniping that building before the SCVs repair it, or you getting that depot and forcing the sim and escaping with very little damage. And it's something that in StarCraft 2 you have to actually constantly spam right-click to keep the mules close together like that. Otherwise, they'll just naturally fan out. Whereas in StarCraft 1, it was kind of like a bug in the game that if you had a control group of Mutalisks and you put an Overlord or any other type of unit, but people used Overlords because they just have one random Overlord on the map in the group that wasn't near, it would naturally make your Mutalisks stack if you had that in the control group. So you could actually just kind of dance around the map and keep those Mutalisks really, really tight together, and it was very important in StarCraft 1 as well for the same reasons.
Well said. I like to think sometimes they just do it because it looks cool. Because it looks really cool.
It does look cool.
We're going to see a very similar build here from True.
Yes.
Going to go back to the Midas, back to what works.
It's a really good map, build for the map, defensive-wise, to hold on to your 2 base, because there's a really narrow choke point here, and it's very difficult to actually run Hellions by, for example. When you only have 1 queen out there, he could absolutely try to push this back and get a scout, but he's got a good idea about this. He's actually going to deny 2 tumors here. That's a lot of wasted energy. And that's a pretty big deal.
Queen is getting angry, man. She's like, come back here. Now there's 4 Hellions, and they're just going to run by.
Yeah, see, you don't have a wall, though. You don't have multiple queens. You can run by on this map despite the narrow choke point.
See the micro here of True. Can he survive? Already 2 drones going down.
Pretty good micro, though, actually, using the Lings to help zone. Splitting the drones before they actually can die. Wow, really well done.
Wow.
Incredible micro there. He's like, it's fine if he comes in. I'll just out-micro him.
That was really cool, man. Really, really sick. He had his drones, like, bunched up, but he was always on the opposite side of the hatchery. Just like playing Ring Around the Rosie, basically.
Yeah.
Blocking with his other units, as you said.
Just like 2 Lings are enough when you're trying to target down drones.
Fortunately, going to lose another Overlord.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Just barely gets the supply depot up.
He's going to lose these Marines for it, though. Look at the Zergling micro as well. Like, really well done.
This is what True's all about. Such a fun Zerg player to watch, to be honest. Reminds me a bit of Life, but not exactly. You know, he's got his own fun style in a way that Life does as well.
I'm starting to notice this a lot. And no doubt Moonglade will have better explanation for the reason.
Shout out to Moonglade, by the way.
Shout out to Moonglade.
He's
I know he's watching.
He's watching.
But we have been seeing a lot more 2-base Mutalisks play in just like the past few weeks. It's becoming really popular. I feel like we started seeing more of it when Biel did it against Maru in the Pro League Round 2 finals. But we're starting to see it like a lot, and Zergs are holding on to the 3rd bases really easily with it. They're getting early harassment damage done. Really shuts down Hellions. We're seeing a pretty big Viking count early on here in this game. 3 Vikings to help zone these Mutalisks out. It's kind of like what he's trying to do to counter this.
Yeah, I think we saw Flash do this one time, actually. Small, pretty uncommon thing to do, but it works out.
Small counts of Mutalisks can really be messed with this. Because if you're trying to like go in and tank that turret damage, you lose it. Oh, wow.
Is this a mistake?
You're talking about the +1 to
to range units. Yeah, right? It was a mistake. I'm like, now he's making 2 Baneling nests. True. Maybe getting a little bit nervous.
I think he saw the heavy Viking count and he was like, what? Okay. And he thought it was mech.
He does cancel it there, so.
Yeah, so everything's okay. Everything's all right.
Everything's working out. Like, oh, that was close.
I mean, he definitely was watching that previous game that Maru went for heavy Vikings and went for a Sky style. Maybe that threw him off a bit. But
could have been.
He might have also been considering, possibly was just considering doing like a Roach Baneling timing with 1-1. But either way, he's totally canceled, as you mentioned. And the Armory's finished up now. The Hellbats can join the mix as well as 2-2. To just start +2 right away. And we'll get the armor, no doubt, in just a moment. Combat shields first, though. More important. Would you rather have +1 armor, or would you rather have 15 more hit points? The answer is easy.
The answer is simple. So we're not seeing True commit to as many Mutas this time. I think he wants to hold off this attack pretty well. He's going to be morphing a lot of Banes, and
Slow Bane run by!
Not going to do much at all.
Saddest run by I've ever seen.
No turret over here, though, and going to get a lot of damage, in fact.
Yeah.
Just that one bunker to defend, but at the same time, this big push is coming out of the creep.
Yeah, I worry about this. Baneling speed isn't done yet, but it's about to finish in just a second. Now it's done, but he lost most of his Banelings already. No splits here from Dream, though, and that really hurt. He's still got enough to continue this push.
Yeah, he needs more Banelings here, and here we go. Banelings coming in. Where are the Mutas coming from behind, trying to snipe the Medivacs as they load up. Just going to go for the Vikings and the Banshee here.
Oh, he's actually just going to thrash this army. I think Dream should have definitely tried to escape here. He's going to lose so much. Like, this is worth it. I think he lost just one Muta. The reinforcements are coming, but on cross spawn on this map, parade pushing is not as strong.
Yeah. That's the big thing here. You know, it does take a bit away from the Muta harass that True can go for, but it also takes away from the parade pushing from Dream and the aggression that the Terran can put on.
Yeah. Ooh, that one Muta spawning at the wrong time. A lot of Lings coming from behind. Decent Widowmine hit, but not on the Lings, on the Mutas, and they're still alive, and they're still doing damage. And he's going to clean this up, actually.
There's only 2 Medivacs over here.
Oh, wow. He could have definitely taken that fight. Dream doesn't have 2-2 just yet either. Something he probably knows from clicking, but it's going to come out now with the rest of his units, but off creep and with these reinforcements. I mean, the way this game is starting to look, it looks like a MOBA. Like, look at the middle of the map, right?
The creeps are coming along.
Yep.
Getting that gold from the Overseer there. Very nicely done.
Yeah, last hit him. That one Marine's like, yes, got it. Marine's like, are you stealing my farm?
Maybe in Legacy of the Void.
We'll have said there are a lot more active abilities in that game.
Yep.
We are going to see this army cleaned up here finally. Well, I didn't say cleaned up, but like traded with efficiently. Like he killed a lot of those units and got away.
True was threatening a counterattack, and it's doing a good job of bringing Dream back, but he is losing a bunch of units for it. But at the same time, I think it's okay. I mean, he's going to snipe a unit here or there. Uh-oh. Drilling Claws by Lings.
Good target there to hit the big group. There's actually another Widowmine here, it doesn't see. But the friendly fire kills the SCV.
Oh, look at this. At the same time, nice little drop coming in. But it looks like it will be cleaned up for now.
Yeah. Nice moves here by both players. Dream definitely getting the better end of things. A lot of those fights in the middle of the map, True fought off creep, and like he didn't have all his units together, or he would chase units into reinforcements and then fight too long against the reinforcements, so he got worn down a bit. And the reason why he was so confident, the reason why that was working for him so well is because it's cross spawns, and it takes longer to go across the map. But when those reinforcements do arrive, he needed to pull back, and he didn't. And now Dream has this massive army.
I don't know about True going all the way up to the north to try to punish that third base. That's a lot of Lings and Banes that could be here in the defense. And True doesn't even want to fight this army. He's like, okay, we can just we can go our separate ways.
Yeah,
Huge counterattack coming in.
I don't know about this this move. I mean, it is going to do a ton of damage. Like you said, so many Banelings missing here.
He's going to lose his third base at the same time. Great split back here from Dream. Tons of Banelings rolling in, and he is going to try to go for this around. A really nice split once again from Dream. And the Thor survives.
Thor survives, and it's doing so much extra damage from behind, which causes True to run away. I feel like True is not committing to these fights when he could be actually winning them. Now he's going to get the slower.
Oh, that is going to be so huge. Dream very known for his Thor micro, but
like if you
making it work.
If you kill a bunch of SCVs, but for losing your third base, the trade-off is not good for you because the CC just lifts, it doesn't die, and it comes back once you leave because you can't stay there forever, especially when you're this attack at your third. And then the SCVs that are left plus mules are still going to make him mine really, really well on 3 bases.
Yeah.
And now
he's also got a 4th.
Yeah.
So make that 4 orbitals here. Point in time. He's going to try to catch some of the reinforcements. I like this.
Yep, going to get another 4 here. And he's just catching so many reinforcements. Banelings clean up most of this because there was no splitting. He's going to need a few more units than that to defend his natural. Oh, misrallied, actually.
Once again, he's going for a gigantic counterattack. There's not much back here for Dream, in fact. And True will eventually clean up that force. He's going to try to come in here.
No turrets at this planetary. Trying to bait him into the little mine, but True knows better than that. His Mulus count is getting out of control. He's at 19, soon to be 24 with 5 more on the way. And he's like starting to run away with this game a little bit. He's just doing too much damage to Dream. He's kept Dream now completely on his side of the map.
Yeah. Finally was able to do that. It's really, really important.
Uh-oh, those Banelings! Oh, it gets Lings, but still, it was not good.
Yeah.
He needs to deal with these. There's actually another one here as well.
There we go. There you go, True.
I got it. All right.
Finally, a turret is going to be set up here at this 4th base.
Yeah, and a few Marines left behind as well.
What about the natural? Just one turret here.
Was one turret. Now he's just doing some sick grass. I don't know why it took me so long to say that, but yeah.
That happens sometimes. Attack coming in here on creep at that 4th base, but Drew, he's got all his meters on the other side of the map. He's got on top of that production.
Oh, man, these Widowmine hits have been so good. That's
Goodbye.
actually, that's going to cause him to lose his base, yeah.
Goodbye, like 17 supply. And, you know, Muta's still wreaking havoc here in the base of Dream. He's keeping a lot of reinforcements back. He's lost that 4th base, and it's looking not so good for him to clean up what's going on at the front of his front door here at the natural.
Ooh. Widowmine hits really good. He's starting to clean this up. Door's going to lift out. But the supply tells the story. Once Dream's next wave of reinforcements that are stimmed and running through the middle of the map arrive, this is going to get pretty nasty. He's got plenty of medevacs to heal them.
Taking out 2 of those Widowmines without them burrowing is pretty nice. But where they need is they're finally trying to make their way back across the map.
Yeah, he's got a small group of them over here as well. This hatchery does not want to lose that. He needs to protect it. He's starting to lose Overlords. He's actually using Overlords to like tank for his Banelings so those Banelings can finish. Here they come.
Nice splits here from Dream, though, and he's got more Widowmines, more Marines parading across the map. And at this point in time, the Thors and the Widowmines doing that splash damage to all the Mutas, all very, very low, and not much else to support them.
Yeah, oh man. All of those Overlords getting picked off here. And that is going to be it for this game. Yeah, got nothing left.
Last-ditch effort here from True, but
The only reason why he was able to survive that long was because of the cross spawns. That he survived through that a bit longer.
so Dream taking the map of True that True decided to pick. And we are going to tie the series up 1-1. In fact, a very even series where I expected True to be going down a bit easier here. That is not the case.
Yeah, 1-1 now. And we'll see how this third game takes out. Do you remember what the map was? I'm trying to blank on it. Was it Bridgehead?
No, that got banned. I think it might have been Iron Fortress?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
And then Terraform, and then Coda.
Yep.
Yeah.
Iron Fortress got invited to the lobby now.
Calling all the shots here, Wolf.